Hi everyone, it's Jennifer Lopez. Thank you for hanging out with me on Saturday night, online.com, and being a part of our chat. Okay, I can't wait to answer your questions, so here we go. Let's see. Stefano from Ecuador. You are such a huge inspiration for so many people. What inspires you? God, everything. Life, love, good things, bad things. It just depends. But I guess the thing that inspires me more than anything is really love. It's probably why it's the title of my album. It's the most fascinating topic in the world to me. Never gets old, and I always feel like I'm learning, so that's why the question mark. Shannon from Erie, Pennsylvania. When is Love coming out? I can't wait. I can't wait either. Love is gonna come out. I don't know. We just put out the first single. We're getting ready to drop the second single, and it'll probably be out. Probably I would say late May, around there. Once we get to 2 or 3 singles, somewhere around there. We don't have a specific date yet, but just look for it around there. But I'll keep you posted. Bernadette from Wilmington, North Carolina. You've collaborated with so many of the guys in the hip-hop community, so I have to ask, who's your favorite male rapper? Oh, God. Years ago it was Nas. I used to love Nas. He was my favorite of all time. And I think now, if I pick somebody current, it'd probably be Lil Wayne. To me, he just, the things he says and the way he says it is very unique, and I feel like he has a fresh new voice, and I just like him. Plus, he's on my second single. Donna from Philadelphia. What do you find difficult about being a judge on American Idol this season? I think everybody knows. I didn't expect that it was going to be such an emotional roller coaster for me. I knew it was going to be fun, and that we have been having fun. I love working with Steven and Randy and all the contestants and getting to know them. But getting to know them and their stories has been something that was difficult once you have to say goodbye to them and tell them that they are not going on to the next step. That actually was more difficult than I actually thought it was going to be. So, but nonetheless, we've been having a good time. Okay, Chelsea from Fullerton, California. I can't believe it. You have the #1 song on iTunes. Yay! The #1 video on iTunes. Yay! And the #1 show on TV. Well, I wasn't thinking of that. Yay! How do you find time for yourself? These days, I really don't. I have time for my kids and my husband and my work. That's it. Me, I'm like number 7 on the list. It's just very hard to get to number 7. Sharon from Scranton. Will you be acting in any new movies anytime soon? Well, I hope so. There's a few projects that we're looking at for later in the year. I really want the next thing I work on to be something that I can really sink my teeth into, and that's what we're looking for. I have a couple of romantic comedies we're looking at and things like that, but I really think I want to do something dramatic next. So we'll see, or maybe a musical or something like that. But definitely I will be doing a movie soon. This year, I hope, for sure. Amanda from Tulsa. Your skin is so beautiful. Aww. What products do you use? Amanda, to tell you the truth, I'm not really use a lot of fancy products or anything like that. I really just try to stay out of the sun. I'm not a big drinker, smoker, and I think that really helps my skin. I try to get good rest. Honestly, the best way to keep your skin nice is to do those type of things, drink a lot of water, and then use really, really clean products. Like I use a cleanser from the dermatologist, and I use a rose cream from Whole Foods and stuff like that. So nothing too fancy that you have to spend tons of money on or anything, which is what I think people think, but not true. Jose from Valencia. Will you be releasing a Spanish language album anytime soon? You know what? While I was working on this album, and I worked on this album for a couple years, I always did it with the idea in mind that we would do Spanish versions to these songs, and that's what we're going to do. And then after that, my next musical project will be a whole entire, original Spanish album. I loved my first Spanish album. I loved making it. I loved singing in Spanish, and so I'm very excited to, you know, work on a new project again. It's been, gosh, I think that was in 2005, so it's been like 5, 6 years. So maybe, no, 6, 7, whatever. It's been too many years. Oh, a question from New Delhi. Oh, very international right now. Will you be visiting India on tour? Wow, I hope so, because I've never been. I would love to go to India. That would be amazing. Right now, we are talking about doing a tour with this album. So, you know, and we're talking about doing a world tour. So we'll definitely put that on the itinerary. Kevin from Miami. Which music video of yours did you like making the most? I don't know. Which video did I like making the most? I think Love Don't Cost a Thing. It was in Miami, and I love... Oh, you're from Miami, Kevin? That's so funny. I didn't say that because you're from Miami. I actually really love Miami. I actually had a house down there at one point. I don't anymore, but I've always loved the city. I love the energy of the city. I love being close to the ocean, the whole thing. And I always remember the first video that popped into my head when you asked this question was that, making the video down in Miami in the beautiful